Okay, we're back on our Playing Tall Legendary Master of Command campaign, where we're probably pretty screwed. Currently being pursued by this 18,000 man army, which we absolutely cannot fight with our current 6,000, almost 8,000 if I can heal up. It's day 92, we have until day 142, so 50 days to face that headquarters. Headquarters is 16,000 men, and we're not getting any more than this. We're going to fight 2-to-1 odds, and we're going to do that just by getting a bunch of good equipment. And I think we've fallen behind in a big way on playing tall. I got a 1, 2, 3, 4 units without upgraded guns, and then a ton of open item slots. First of all, +6 reload to our guns, great. Accuracy and reload is not bad. Let's go ahead and give it to... You have a ton of accuracy. Oh, because you have the good muskets, that's right. I'll give that to you. If I can get my stamina above 75 for any unit, we're going to get a combat bonus. If we can get the morale above 75 for any unit, we get a combat bonus. I'm super close right now with this cav. I'm over it with the grenadiers. Let's get the cav over too if we can. But that's going to be a problem for the future. I kind of want to specialize these guys a little bit and say, hey, this guy is the reloader, right? Stack all reloading things on him. Maybe we put accuracy on our musketeers. So that they're just doing as much damage as possible with their shots. You're kind of melee spec'd right now. So actually, let's... No, you can't use that. Okay. Some items take up the same slot, so like the tobacco and the tea rations take up the same slot. You can equip that for now. I'm going to sell a lot of this shit. On stamina, nobody's particularly close, so it's just the morale. So maxing out morale to you, over 75 morale there, over 75 morale there, I'm going to consider those tall. As soon as I get this last one for him. Over here, if I can get a third reload item and a fucking gun, damn, I need to, at the very least, swap that in here since you have all the reload stats. I want a gun on everybody. I want reload on him. I want accuracy on him. Replacing that veterancy game with some accuracy. I want this last 2 morale. I want... reload, you're melee focused, you're reload focused, you're accuracy focused, you are morale focused, that's fine, you are morale focused. Land mills, I haven't decided what we're going to do with you yet. We need to get you a gun. We need to get you a gun. I also consider these guys relatively tall right now because this is a very expensive weapon and it's extremely good. If we can get some extras there, we will. But fuck, look at that, 64 accuracy is just insane. So, point being, let's go ahead and replenish our army. Let's distribute our ammo. And then let's run the fuck away from this guy. Battlefields for Foreign Advisor Doctrine. I mean, hitting the battlefield is not a bad idea. So it could be a decent event. But do I really want to run that far away from fucking civilization? Not really. I think we hit Force March, keep an eye on our provisions, and then we come out this way, hit this fort, and get back down to the main road. Both the HQ and these encamped armies will stay still. I'd actually love to come kill that, because you can get some serious upgrades off of them. And that's gotta be cheap, easier to kill than these 18,000, so let's fucking move. Plus 2 weapons. Plus 3 weapons. Yeah, we'll take the potential. Okay, so this is okay. This could be worse. This immediately gets us. I don't care. That. So we have no worn muskets left being equipped. I'd still love to get them all upgraded. And then my cav can actually get a sword finally. And make them better in melee. Oh shit, I completely forgot. Our officers can also level up. Let's see what we get. Infantry accuracy 10%, but reload speed down. Interesting. Huh. I mean, we'll take this. I think that's just a general increase. Supply wagon, I'm not 100% sure what this does yet. You spawn a supply wagon in the field when you're fighting. Which I'm sure gives you more ammo. I've just never been in a fight long enough that I've truly had ammo issues. So we'll take Meticulous. It's a net positive for these dudes. I do want to go ahead and swap... Well, hold on. Let's do this last upgrade here. Focus for range, artillery range, combat effectiveness, and radius. Combat effectiveness in general is really interesting to me because I think it's just a 5% increase kind of across the board for all of my units. So I think I am going to take that. The range is nice, but I've never found range to be too big of an issue so far. I should have paid attention to what before and after was for these units. See how big of a deal it was. Alright, but importantly, I want to get one more dude into this regiment and move my cav out of it. My cav's losing all that morale, so that would be a problem. If I swapped you into here, it's 92. I can get them up to 100? Oh my god. Okay. Now it's already down to 60-some. I think we're not going to bother with... Shit. Let's get the Fusiliers over here. I think it's important to have the volley fire. I haven't really tested how good volley fire is, but it seems really good. No upgrades for my units yet. Let's keep moving. I'm gonna come down here to get back on the road a little bit. All the way down to Winchester. Some friendly markets there. I can hit a couple of battlefields on the way. I think that's gotta be what we do. And then I'll end on this side of the map, give me a little bit more time against the HQ. Still have to travel to us. Charge is good, don't get me wrong. I mean, we could add more charge to our Grenadiers here, but it's already just insane. Just insane. I think it's probably better to sell. Stamina is good. It's infantry only. My stamina is 56. 64. I mean, that would get you to 62, which is not close enough to 72 to make it, or 75 to make a difference. We're gonna sell all these. There's a good bit of money here. Let's go ahead and distribute men. We could use some more men. Powder House has for sale. More quartered musket balls. Again, I don't know what I feel about these yet. I mean, 65 is just an incredible amount of accuracy. To me, I went for the quartered because the range decrease is lower. And I still don't know what I think about them. I really don't. But that would be a great way to play tall with these units. Get more grenades. I've had a hard time using grenades so far. Cheese is excellent, actually, for morale and stamina. So we're going to buy some cheese. I need to get one more reload on you, so we'll go ahead and buy the good coffee rations. I can increase our quality of our tobaccos by 2 is probably not worthwhile enough. Let's start with this. Let's pop over here. Grenadiers are already over 75. You take that for even more reload. He's from 29 seconds down to 27 seconds. They actually have a really slow firing rifle, so I should swap them with something faster firing. If I can make that happen. Yeah, you give them a... This is dumb. You give them a carbine, it's into 17 seconds. You have super low range. She's not as bad as I thought, honestly. And then you're just pumping out rounds. I think the accuracy makes better sense to give to our accuracy dude, and we just need to try to find a better musket for you. Stable, I think we're set on our horse dude. We could get him a horse with some morale. We're not getting there. Right? I mean, 6, so bringing to 67 plus another 6 is 72, which is super close, actually. But I don't expect to use my cav that way. I think my cav are just going to have to feel good about having all that they have here, right? Extra stamina and movement speed, extra morale and movement speed, even more movement speed. They are super fucking fast. Can get where I need them to go. They're like double the speed of an infantry unit without running. And their run speed is plus 30. It's just insane. So they'd be at 91 movement speed. This kind of sucks. It's not bad, but it kind of sucks. This is actually good for our melee dude over here, I think. Extra morale, extra stamina, keeps them to fight much better. Plus 10 million, this is just insane, dude. Let's go ahead and open up... Fuck it, no. We have... No, the T... Okay. We're all over the place right now. These Fusiliers can get the T, a little bit of reload, a little bit of accuracy. We're gonna save some money. This dude's probably still chasing me, so I gotta keep moving. Let's go ahead and move to walk. Let's grab some provisions before we walk away. And a little bit of extra conscripts. So every now and then, boost my thing a little bit. Let's go down, hit this encampment. This is okay, we want to fight this. 7,600 versus our 7,900, and we are substantially better than them. A lot of cav to keep in mind. Making a mess. This is always an interesting battlefield because they're forced across the river. They don't have any cannons, so we are just in great shape. We just put you guys up on the mountain here as far forward as we can. Go ahead and unlimber you, and then you just hold back here, force them to cross the river a little bit. This is gonna be the first like true straight up fight we've had here. Accuracy and reload. Let's keep you guys as our best shooters on opposite sides of the battlefield, so we have sufficient support on both sides. Hello, Miss Murphy. She is screaming cat. Let's see. So we'll put you a little central so you can support both sides of the fight if they cross over here. Let's put you... So let's look at elevation here for a second. Increases accuracy being up on a hill. That's just so fucking cool. Do I swap and put you up here? Get from 66 accuracy to 81 accuracy. Oh my god, yeah, we're doing that. Alright, we're gonna put you up here on this hill. The reloading Fusiliers, which I really love that. The first time I learned about Fusiliers was like a documentary about the beginning of World War II. where British Fusiliers using their fucking rifles were just trying to put shots down range as quickly as possible. Land mills in the back to support Grenadiers on the right as a flank. Let's put you two over here on the flank. Our Cav is some extra. Do you also get extra range? I don't think so. No. I would like it if there's extra range for being on the hill too. Alright, let's deploy. Let's step you guys up to be on the hedgerow here. Get nice and wide. You guys can step up and use the buildings as cover. I'm pretty happy with you back where you are currently, because I don't want to invite them not to cross the river, so let's actually step back a touch. If we can catch them in the river, then they're just fucked. Same goes for you guys, but I need you in front of our cannons. I actually have to scoot forward a little bit, unfortunately. We're going to get the cannons back. It's a pain, but it's fine. And then you guys out here. Land mill's nice and wide. Let's get our Grenadiers walking out for a bit of a flank when they try to cross the river. 3 times speed. We've got to be very conscious of this cav. Load your quarter shot, 81 to 103. Love that. This gets you firing on these Fusiliers. They're at an angle, so we might be able to get some really good bounces. Step back. I want them to walk into the river if I can make that happen. Get out here and flank. Just take a half step up and engage. Step up and fire on them. Everybody firing. Keep hitting those Fusiliers if they're going to keep standing like that. My cav an opportunity to shoot a little bit, see if that is actually effective whatsoever. Take off our bayonets. You step up and engage. Bayonet off, bayonet off. If you're shooting at range, you should have your accuracy. You guys step up a little bit and get a little extra fire on them. That's just insane. Hold your fire, put your bayonet on. These cav come in. Bayonet on, fire on them. Oh yeah, this is gonna be good. Yeah, that was something. Quartered shot point blank into that. Uh-oh. Bayonets on. Fire into them, boys. Oh, yeah! That's fantastic. Let's turn you just enough to fire on those Fusiliers. You're up to 36 kills, which is not great. Admittedly, these guys in the flank here are doing horrific too. Only 119. Charge them down. Take a last shot into them. Pretty much done here already. Quality of our units is definitely playing to our benefit. Sure, shoot there. Shoot on the French Fusiliers. It's an opportunity for our cav to get a little extra experience. Nope, never mind. Alright. Even odds. And that was easy. Do we think we can take 13,000? Almost twice the number that we just fought. More melee damage bonus. I'll take the money here and the ammunition. Couple level ups. No, we need one more to the next level. And what that will do for them is actually give them 2 more guns. So right now we have 4 guns, it'll be 6. I think the horse is 8, or they just have, I mean, it's just 6 and have extra movement speed. Yeah, I'm still not there. They have 64 melee damage. If I give you that, they're up to 70. So it'll take more damage in these fights, but just good God. Cover bonus, it's interesting. This is good. And then our other melee dude can get the melee damage reduction. The rest of this is gonna get sold. I'm not ready for it yet. I will come back to this, but I want. Where's the other good city down here? We're gonna swing to these 2 cities and buy whatever guns they have. Regimental staff officer. I mean, sure. Let's see what he's got. Oh, that's what that means. Yeah, it's not bad. A little extra experience on our... One moment. There's some weird-ass noise happening. Okay, just a ghost. My fucking motion sensor sink faucet turned on by itself. It's not terrifying at all. A couple men out of that to add them to our grenadiers. Get them nice and healthy. I just don't know that I care about hitting these battlefields. We're running out of time is the problem. We really are running out of time. Oh, man. Because they're... I don't think I ever realized this before. They're getting more ready. What does it do if we win? I don't have an officer I'm willing to sacrifice anyway. Setting up for a duel here. But there's absolutely no reason for me to do this, right? Other than to resolve the event, I guess. We're gonna hit the battlefield. We're gonna hit Winchester, outpost, there, fight the... Fuck. Should have fought him. And fight the HQ. So the HQ is getting ready. The day it's coming is getting shorter and shorter. We have no reservists, so we're getting absolutely nothing from these. What a waste of time. Oh god. That's my Roomba. So, better pot stamps. 24 reload instead of 20. 125 range instead of 119. Land patterns are really good. 30% accuracy on that is insane. Insanely good. More Tula muskets. John Coping muskets. John Coping muskets, which are also good. And then Delft muskets here, which have a much better reload speed, but reduced accuracy, so that could be good for our reloading dude. -4. Cool. Alright, well, an important reality here is that we will be selling these, and probably the pot stands as well. Let's go ahead and purchase this. All these guns are going to give us in a really good shape. Our reloader dude right now has Tula muskets with a 40-second reload. With their stat, it brings it down to 27. If I give them, say, Delft muskets, I'll send them to a 21.6% reload. That is literally like 25% faster. Mind you, that puts their accuracy at only 41. If I give them the land pattern instead, they're at 23 and 53 accuracy, so that's just excellent. I want highest range for these guys because I'm using them with the quartered musket balls. 125, 131, we're at 138 right now, so we're going to leave the ones you have on you. Let's get our... these Fusiliers with the reload and accuracy. They can get some better pot stamps. Or the land patterns. Even the land patterns. There's some really, really excellent. Ooh. We're going to give the better bayonet to our melee dude over here. Speaking of our melee dude, we're going to want to give him whichever one of these has the best melee stats. Which is this one here, the Tula muskets. 12-19. We have enough stack on him that I don't feel the need to stack it that high. And that leaves 2 for you guys. So Potsdams and the Delft muskets. Potsdams are slightly better melee stats, but worse range. It's okay. We're going to give those to our Grenadiers. Land mills, went up with the Delft muskets, and then we have a really, really tall division here. Super, super tall division. Let's sell these back. See if there's any last random shits I want to pick up here. We are at day 116. They'll be arriving at day 118. So they're on the way. I was hoping to get back here and kill this encamped army, but that will not be happening. We're just basically about to be facing this HQ. So let's spend this last remaining few seconds grabbing the best items we can. Morale and charge. Casualty restore is not important since the campaign's about to end. Quartermaster. Ramrods are good. Gun picks are good. Some extra reload on our units with those 2 gun picks would not be a bad thing. Let's buy them. We're not going to equip them just yet. Or we can. Who gives a fuck? Let's see. One you. One you. I could sell some of these things because they're not really helping our cav that much. Outpost or encampment? I think the outpost just because it's a hell of a lot quicker to get to. Wow, we have no fucking food. God, I'm stupid. Okay, so we're going to take our dudes out of there to get enough reservists to get these free provisions so we're not taking all that extra attrition. And we are... Yep! Enemy headquarters musters its full army and is marching to engage us. On the main road with advanced guards out. Expect contact within days. Does that mean those encamped ones are coming too? Well, it's a good fight to do. They do have 2 artillery batteries. But not much to worry about here. Alright. I don't want to take minimal losses here, but the important part is just that we kill this and get the money for it. Same strat. Everybody walk over here. Ooh, I could step... Let's give it a little bit of extra risk here, shall we? We'll step up and take the accuracy increase for our cannons. And then maybe try to counter battery their cannons. And then, like, in the woods and the fields, we fight our main force. We take our... Yeah, let's take, like, the land mills on this side, grenadier on this side to hold our flanks. And see what it looks like. Let's move with some urgency. Double line for a little bit of extra movement speed. I want you up here ASAP. With you there to support. Get up into these woods. Cav in general, get into the woods. We're not taking so much cannon fire. From here, let's start with the counter battery. Let's see if we can knock this artillery out. Get the close one. Alright, we are already... Here, go fucking run them down. They should have no confidence walking up like that. If I can get you guys up to engage in this part of the woods, you up here on the hedgerow, be a great place to engage them. And then bring you guys up on the left side of the woods. Land mills, please spread the fuck out. Grenadiers, keep moving up. Gonna need to get quite a lot of distance with them. Alright. Ooh, they took some major damage. I took a full frontal shot. Ooh, that is not feeling good for anybody involved. We already completely destroyed that first one. That's amazing. Oh, and made them retreat too. If we get another shot on them, hopefully shatter them, that'd be ideal. This is an incredibly strong battery we have here with extra reload, a really, really good gun, and then they're getting a couple other things. More reload. It's infantry accuracy only, I didn't realize that. Reload speed. They're going to get out of range, it's fine. Fuck the Fusiliers. It's like their quartered shot. It's a bad time to do this, but it is what it is. Let's get you up and firing. They're both going to end up coming back, which is unfortunate. Grenadiers. Turn this way and fire into the flank. Charge them. I'll run off those dudes if I can. Get full fire speed going here with you. Fire on these Fusiliers. Land mills walk up and engage. You're firing with your melee. You're my reload dude. Fire on them. Let's turn you this way to get firing. Yeah, sure. Grenadiers. Go ahead. Easy fight. And done. Well, my cab took too much damage, but we're gonna get a bit of a benefit from this. Silver Gourgette. Veterans receiving provisions. We're gonna take the money. Conscripts wouldn't be bad either. We're gonna have to pay for something here, and we're not gonna get enough money for it not to be, or for it to make up for it. So 200 provisions is more than we need for the remainder of this fight. So we're gonna take the reservists. Let's go ahead. Upgrade you to field artillery. So their base reload goes up, the number of men go up, the morale goes up. The reload actually goes down, but it's because there's now actually 6 guns instead of 4. See, I should have maxed that out first. I guarantee you. I don't know, maybe I would have needed to add 50 men anyway. Let's get them up to full strength. Then let's divide the rest as well as we can. This Gourgette can sometimes be used to create units, but it's not super important at the moment. Any other guns we want? Bayonets would be great. Charlevoix carbines. Jean coping muskets. Land pattern muskets, again, are so good. But I don't think we need to be spending money on guns now. Oh wow, a lot of good stuff here. Powder house. I don't like canister so far. I've seen it do worse for some stupid reason than regular shot, but also you can't shoot over your units anymore. It requires a clear field of fire, and that's sometimes really tough to make happen. Quartermaster in town square. We can get more coffee rations. Quartermaster has a lot of cool stuff. Shepherd's Axe is really cool. Plus 12 stamina is a lot of stamina. So anyone close enough to that mark. Plus 12 would bring that up. Yeah, that would get them to that point. It's my cow, so I don't really care that much. Plus 12 to that would bring us to 71, so we would need even more. More gun picks. Max range is not bad for my guns. It's just not really that necessary either. I don't hate the Shepherd's Axes. Giving a little extra melee damage to our unit with melee. We end up so rarely in melee, though. We could just charge more, but... I'm tempted on these canteens with something like more cheese. Let's give that a shot. Let's make that happen. Canteen and cheese. I hope those don't take the same slot. They shouldn't. To our grenadiers over here. They have enough morale. We can lose that. Put 1 point there. Put you in as well. Now we have over 80 morale for the combat bonus. We have over 75 stamina for the combat bonus. That's insane. And here I am. I'm going to go ahead and take this picture now so that I can come back and reference what our stats look like on the map. Sure, you can have that. Two more slots to fill. I want it to be worthwhile, though. They both have gun picks already. You have tea already. So I can get a coffee ration for you. Better one. $114 for that last one. And then what could I even get for you, brother? Oh, my dragoons leveled up. That's huge. Now they actually have an accuracy bonus, so their guns might, say again, might do something. We need more men. I think I have to spend the rest of my money on some reservists. Even then, we're not going to be full, but that's okay. They're on the way, and they're going to be here fucking quick. I might be able to do something weird, like raid this. Get down there and sell before they show up. Like that. Oh, God, they're quick. Here they come. Okay. Okay, yeah. And then fill up our last spot with some entrenching tools, some ammo consumption reduction there, and then a couple things I can sell to get my last reservists. And we'll go ahead and fight this big-ass battle. Sell that shit. Whoa! Whoa! Jaeger rifles! What? What? 36% accuracy and 150 range. I want that desperately badly. We do get to sell a rifle for this, which will probably just be the... Which rifle can I sell for the most? Land patterns I want to keep. 2 muskets are good on you. These Delft muskets can be sold. These, they kind of suck. Okay. And then my accuracy musketeers, they have 55 accuracy. They equip Jaeger, start to 68. They're going to get an extra 30 from that. They'll be at 98 passive fucking accuracy. That's ridiculous. You guys equip those. And now how do I make the last little bit of money I need to get my reservists? I'm probably going to pick something to sell. Probably something off of my cav here that they're not really using. Like the melee damage one here. We've got this movement speed thing going here, which is pretty cool. This veterancy gain is not important at this point, so we can sell that too. It does nothing to help our units. This is 225 to, first of all, by conscripts. Just a little under full, but that's acceptable, I think. If I tell you to go away... I was hoping to get those last 15 manpower, but no. So we can sell our silly little 3-pound gun now. 183 left to spend. Even basic Jaegers are expensive. They're cool though. Staff College. More accuracy, but reload down. That could be fun. Oh yeah, you're wearing that. Oh, get that out of there. Sell that. Probably gonna buy that. Extra 8 accuracy for them. Reload max range is pretty cool. Accuracy and cover bonus is better. Oh, that's for guns only though. Better gun picks. Oh, first of all, I'm just going to buy that. I was happy with that thing. Nope. Just that. 99 left to spend. Shoes. Not really. Better gun picks are cool, but probably not necessary. Nothing more I need from the town square. If I can get high enough to get more quartered balls, that'd be interesting, but not yet. Nothing there. That's what we're done too. Okay. Let's equip this on you. If I sold these gun picks to get better ones, could I do that? Yes. Alright. This is as good as it's going to get. We are now ready, or as ready as we'll ever be, to face this headquarters. Winter is coming up. We can just go into forage, just to be on the safe side. But here we go. 7,989 men versus 16,150. Double Royal Swedish Fusiliers. They're actually not that scary. They're pretty good charge, but their accuracy is really low. German Grenadiers, German Fusiliers, Volunteers Fusiliers. Ah, that's a good unit. No charge, but good. French Fusiliers, Battalion Artillery, French Fusiliers, Gentleman Cavalry, 600 men, French Dragoons, 600 men, French Dragoons, 600 men, French Dragoons, 600 men, double French Artillery Battery, French Artillery Battery, French Artillery Battery. Good God, that is 5 units of batteries and some really excellent units. This is not going to go well for us. These artillery units are going to decimate my units. They're going to get fucked, so we are going to lose this battle, but let's see what happens. First thing I want to remember to do is check out my Grenadiers and figure out what those buffs being over 75 stamina and morale did. So let's grab you guys out over here. So they're up at 80 morale, which is interesting. They are confident. Did I not get them above the stamina? I could have sworn I had done that. Or maybe I'm just stupid. They are confident and they're fresh. Everybody's fresh. They get a different thing when they're more than that. But 94 morale is insane. So like 64 out of 56. They're eager, so it goes up above max. You guys become confident. Yeah, that's a little frustrating. I thought for sure I was above that stamina amount. But look at this charge. 87 charge, 88 melee, 41 movement speed, 62 accuracy is excellent. Oh, that's due to the hill. Just insane. You can see if you watch it, every one of these formations have slightly different stats. If you get as thin as possible, you get the most movement speed. So we're up at 48.5. You go to like a triple, like a column, triple line situation, that drops a little bit. And all the while doing this, the wider your line gets, the more men are firing. Anyone in this back rank, so when there is like these extra dudes at the back like that, those dudes do not fire. That is a percentage of your men that are not shooting. So maximum firepower is always having nobody in reserve back there. But having the narrower gives you better charge stats. Charge and melee stats for whatever reason. I mean, it kind of makes sense historically. They use those like assault columns, which always felt weird to me, but whatever. What do I know? And then the dev has talked a little bit about being in these formations with men in reserve also having some kind of effect on your morale. We're not seeing it here, I don't think. Oh, yes, we are. No, we're not. We're not seeing it here in any way, but apparently it has something to do with like your morale regeneration rate or something, standing close to each other. Alright, let's figure out how we're going to handle this to the best of our fucking ability. You can see as the battles get bigger, your deployment gets bigger, and then you, as a result, kind of use more of the map, which is an interesting system. These battalions are going to fuck me up, dude, and I can't even go run them down. There's so much cav. We're just going to have to endure as best we can, get the best cover we can, and just see what we can make happen. One thing we could do is kind of overload on this left side here. Step up and take the woods to get as much cover as possible, and then really hold this left flank with like our melee troops and try to push and overwhelm that side. I also have a tiny hill back here that I can put our arty on for some extra accuracy, but it's nowhere near reaching deep enough to do some counter battery. The counter battery is going to be really important, so we're just going to move them up to the best of our ability and see what we can do about that. Alright, bayonets off. I don't want these men in columns, unfortunately. Because one hit from that... I need the movement speed. I need the movement speed! One hit from this cannon, it's going to be devastating. But we're at a range, so hopefully they are at a range as well. We can actually check. What do they got here? 3-pound gun, that's useless. 3-pound gun. 16-pound howitzer, that's scary. 3-pound gun. 3-pound gun. Okay, I said they're useless. They're not useless. They still do moral impact. They're not going to get as many kills. These howitzers are scary. This is interesting. This might be winnable actually. Charlevilles. Not Charlevilles. Neustadt. Oh, okay. And our Royal Swedish Fusiliers here, which there should be 2 of. Where's the other one? Right here in the center. So you don't have the better ones here. But they do have upgraded Potsdams. Cav, great swords. Bunch of reload perks, which are things, which is funny since they don't have guns. French Dragoons do have guns, Charleville carbines. And what was their sword? Dragoon swords are pretty good. Basket hilt broadswords are great, and carbines, and some accuracy and reload. Dragoon swords, Charlevilles, accuracy, a lot of reload. This is gonna be tough. They are damn near as strong as we are, but they have the man advantage for sure. I want grenadiers and the land mills over here. We're going to overload left side here and try to get an early advantage crushing this left part of the battlefield. I want you guys up here as well. You stay to support against any cav. You come over here. And let's do it. being in cover, I feel like I read, was actually bad for your artillery units, or being in woods anyway. If I could get all the way to there and actually be able to... Ooh, I don't know about this. If I took this position, I'd have some extra accuracy to fuck with the counter battery, but... Ooh, I don't know how I want to handle this. You go with them. Make sure the left side works. You know what? You should be over here with them. And I can take the position for the extra accuracy, but I will get fucked by... Fire. Get to wherever you need to go to fire on those howitzers. I think that's the important part here. But these guys are running into position. Really want them firing on those howitzers. Get wide. It's rough. Whoa! Fuck! There goes our general. That is really bad. Stop running. Get up there and fire. Just fire from where you are. Alright, already ran them off. That's amazing. Fire on them next. Fire here. Get one shot off, you're gonna have to fire, or you're gonna have to charge. Come on, get your shot off. Fire. Charge him. Charge him. Get up here. Move in. Take your cover. It's really effective so far. Love that. Oh, this is so bad. Go help them. Fuck, we got caught. Grenadiers may win this, I'm not sure. No, they're getting run off really badly. Oh, fuck. My Fusiliers just got run off too. Charge them. And they run off too. This is so bad. Everything is going really badly. I'm playing this so horribly. Oh, my general getting killed is so bad. Oh, I've got no fucking morale to do anything with. We are so dead. Shattered completely. Oh, God. Shoot on these French Dragoons. Shoot those fuckers. Bayonets on. Oh my god. No, don't charge. Turn and face. Grenades. Oh, no! And we're getting absolutely destroyed by the Dragoons, too. Oh, it's horrendous, dude. It's horrendous. Retreat. We're done. We are so done. Alright, so that's the end of that campaign. Some serious mistakes were made on my end. I got a little fixated on the left side, did not see my general walk right into probably multiple fucking volleys of fire from those Fusiliers, those Royal Swedish Fusiliers. So that fucked me up big time. Got my cav caught, so I couldn't even save my Grenadiers, and they were such a huge part of this. We even had some really good luck with our cannons knocking out those howitzers so quickly. But that is the end. I'm going to Alt F4 this and probably reattempt it myself, but that just goes to show you what we are capable of, or not capable of, playing tall on Legendary. Thanks for watching.